Hi guys, we're going to do a video here on dividing rational numbers, and the focus is on fractions. So how to divide fractions with positives and negatives involved. And so here is the type of problem we're going to be looking at. Example 1, negative 3 1/4 divided by negative 1 1/8. So positive, I think I read that wrong. Positive 3 1/4 divided by negative 1 1/8. So here's some things we got to think about. First, we need to know how do we divide fractions. We need to change it away from mixed numbers, and we need to know our positive and negative rules. So there's kind of a lot going on here. I'm going to start with getting rid of these mixed numbers. I think that might be the easiest first step for me. So 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13/4. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 1 is 9/8. So I'm going to copy this problem down as 13/4 divided by negative 9/8. Then I'm going to remember the rules with division and fractions. When we are dividing fractions, the rule is to flip the second fraction, flip it, and change it to a multiplication problem. Something we've learned in the past. When you flip a fraction, a lot of times we talk about what's the reciprocal. That might be a word you've heard before, but we're going to flip and multiply. So 13/4 stays the same, but we're going to change it to times. I'm going to use the dot for times, and we're going to flip the 9/8 to 8/9. Still negative, but 8/9 now. And now I'm ready to solve this problem. Now multiplying fractions is actually pretty easy. The rule with multiplication is just go straight across. We have to figure out what's 13 times 8. So we can do that real fast here. Let's see. 13 times 8 is 104. So 104. We have to do 4 times 9. Well, that we know is 36. And then we're almost done. The only thing I'm forgetting to take care of is the negative sign. So remember the rules. The rules are a positive times a negative is a negative. When you're multiplying with different signs, you keep it negative. So we have negative 104 divided by 36. Then I'm going to figure out how many 36s fit into 104. How many can I get fit in there? So let's figure that out now. Let's see. If I did 36 times 3, let's see. 36 times 3 is 108. It's too big. I can only fit 2 into there. Wow. So I'm going to have two 36s that fit into 104. Let's see, what's 36 times 2? 36 times 2 is 72. So that means my remainder would be from 104. Like I have to figure out what's 104 minus 72 and get my remainder. 104 minus 72 is 32. So I have a remainder of 32 out of 36. And because it was a negative, this is a negative 2 and 32 36s. So I'm almost done. I'm feeling actually really good now, like I'm close. I'm going to divide this down a little bit though. What do 32 and 36 both divide by? They both divide by 2, I know that. I think they both divide by 4 also. So let's divide by 4. Just want to shrink the fraction down and simplify it. So this is going to be negative 2, and 32 divided by 4, and 36 divided by 4. Well, 32 divided by 4 is 8, and 36 divided by 4 is 9. So we get negative 2 and 8/9. And that is my answer. So up at the top up here, our final answer to this question, the division question, is negative 2 and 8/9. There's kind of a lot of work involved here. You've got to get rid of those mixed numbers. You have to change all division of fraction problems into a flip and multiply problem. And then you got to remember the rules with all your positives and negatives. So there's a lot to remember here as you're going through these problems. They take a lot of steps. So let's try another one. Okay, here's another one we're going to try. This time we're going to do negative 2/3 divided by negative 5 1/4. So I'm thinking get rid of the mixed number. So in this case, it's just this one. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21, so 21/4. So we have negative 21/4, and we have negative 2/3 that are being divided. I'm also thinking division and fractions. The rule is to flip and multiply. So we're going to flip and multiply. We're going to change this to negative 4/21. And then it's still negative 2/3, but now it's times 4/21. Then the rule with multiplication is you just go straight across. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 21 would be 20, 40, 60. It'd be 63. So 8/63. And then I use my integer rules. A negative times a negative is a positive. So we're done. We have 8 and 63, 8 63s. And so that is going to be my answer. If I can simplify it, I would, but let's see, 63, 8 divides by what, 2 and 4? I don't think 63 is going to divide by 2 and 4, so I'm pretty much stuck there. So this problem up top is equal to 8 63rds. I'm done. Okay, so it's your turn. I'm going to give you one of these to try. You're going to pause the video and see if you can do this, because if you can, that'd be really awesome. So pause the video and try this problem. Okay, go ahead and give it a try. Okay, I think you're unpausing the video now. We're going to go through our steps and see if you got this down. So first off, no mixed numbers, so let's get rid of this one. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11/5. So that's the first step here. So we have negative 9/4 divided by 11/5. Next step, flip and multiply. I'm going to flip this fraction over to 5/11, so 5/11. So it's negative 9/4 times 5/11. Then I'm going to multiply straight across. So 9 times 5 is 45. 4 times 11 is 44. 45/44. And then I'm going to use my integer rules. A negative times a positive is a negative. So the answer is negative 45/44. But it's a mixed number if I rewrite it. 44 fits in there one time. With a remainder, 44 and 45 have a remainder of 1 out of 44. So it's 1 and 1/44. And because it was a negative, it's a negative 1 and 1/44. And that's my answer. So up top here, the problem is final answer equals negative 1 and 1/44. And I'm done. I hope that's what you got, and if you didn't, I hope you found your mistake and kind of understand what you did. All right, thanks guys, bye.